Japan is guaranteed to give you culture shock, but it's very important to respect the people and their culture. Do not do these 6 things because it is considered very disrespectful. Number 1, don't disrespect elders or forget to bow. In Japan and Korea and other cultures across Asia, it's truly amazing how much respect they have for their elders. That includes mother, father, grandma, grandpa, great uncle, or anybody older than, let's say, 50.
She is a treasure for the family.
They treat them with a lot of respect, always bowing when saying hello or goodbye. And even more shockingly is that they change their language for the elders. They have different ways to express their words. Some are informal, like to their friends, and another way is formal, like to the elderly. If you ask me, it's really amazing to experience this because in the US, yes, we have respect for our elders, but we don't show it in such sincerity as they do in Japan. And that's another reason why you should love this country. Number 2, do not tip. In America, tipping is a way of life. I mean, these days, you're even asked to tip when there's no human interaction at all and you're just pressing buttons on a screen. But if you're a world traveler, then you know that many countries do not tip as much. In Japan, tipping is actually considered rude, and that's because they take pride in their work and high service standards. It's like awkward giving a tip here because they don't know what to say. If you tip, it's considered an insult to their dignity, as if you're judging their performance. You gotta keep in mind that their wages do not rely on tips, unlike in the States. So if you want to be nice, just say thank you very much, or in Japanese, arigatou gozaimasu. Number 3, don't use one hand to give or receive. In Japan, both hands are always used when giving and receiving objects, including small things like chopsticks or cups. This is especially true when pouring drinks. It is a way to show respect. Also, when you're paying at a shop or a cafe or 7-Eleven, it's very common to place the money on a small tray next to the cash register instead of handing it directly to the cashier with one hand. Number 4, don't wear shoes inside. If you've ever been to East Asia, then you've probably realized that this is a common custom in most cultures. That's for your shoes. Traditionally, when eating meals, the Japanese sat on the floor on mats and sometimes even slept there. So to walk inside with your shoes on and bring all the dirt from the street into the house is not clean. Taking off your shoes in someone else's space is a sign of respect, and it's best done when they don't have to ask you to do it. And yes, this often even applies in restaurants. Shoes off, because it's Japan. Sometimes you'll receive a pair of slippers to wear instead of your shoes. It's a whole shoe rack. It's very beautiful. And it's not just a sign of respect to your host, but also to your own feet. The Japanese want you to feel comfortable and that your feet feel free. So next time you're in Japan, try taking cues from those around you. Number 5, don't eat or drink while walking. Try not to do this. People just mind their own business and don't eat and drink when they walk. You shouldn't do it too. In Japan, eating while walking is called taberuki and is considered extremely rude. This is because it signals you're not taking the time to appreciate your food. Some say this ideology has roots from World War II, when access to food was limited and every meal was a blessing. On top of all this, when you eat and walk, you run the risk of spilling whatever it is on the crystal clean streets, which is definitely a no-no. Your Japanese friends will tell you that this rule is the #1 priority in basic etiquette training for 3-year-olds. So if you're in Japan and you're on the run, try to stop at a bench and just enjoy your meal there. And it's perfectly fine to drink at the vending machine, as long as you're not on the move. Number 6, don't pass food with chopsticks. You might think that sharing is caring, but when you pass that piece of chicken to your friend using chopsticks or stick them vertically in your bowl of rice, don't be surprised when they give you a look of terror. That's because this chopstick gesture resembles a Japanese funeral when the bones of dead loved ones are passed over after cremation. Make sure to always pass food respectfully on a plate. Japan is truly as good as it gets, and if you've been here before, then you know that it's the truth. And if you haven't been here, then I hope this video introduces you to the culture and helps you prepare yourself for when you come to respect the people and they will respect you back. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel for more awesome travels. And also, I'm giving away a free digital version of my top 100 best travel photos of all time. All you have to do is click the link below and sign up for my free email newsletter, and you'll be sent this straight to your inbox. Thank you guys. Stay safe, be spontaneous, and just go.